And again, all these poor people, if your father or you don't have any connection in politics or in government, don't go to school and begin to try do this course. It's a useless course. Political science. Your father is not a politician. You don't know anybody in government or politics. You enter school and go there and begin to poor family. You go and do political science. What are you going to do with that course? It's a useless course. Another one is history. Which history? Somebody will just look for admission, get admission, and you are spending a whole 5 years or 4 years in school, and you went there to read history. Which history? Mungo Park history or what? Or Nigerian British discovery nonsense? What history are you reading? Bible history.
Since our people that prepare the educational whatever system and curriculum are not ready to change these things, some of us that have observed it are telling you, before you take any course in the university, open your eyes and know what you're studying. Because a lot of people will still come back and go and learn skills from somebody that have not even gone to school. We know what I'm talking is not lie, it's true. So be careful, be intentional. He's not talking, don't laugh because he's talking about his Odumeje. He's saying the truth. I have been shouting these things. Which one is fresh? And then the way they will deceive you is like, if you're studying international relations, get what will happen. When you finish, you would work in the embassy. Who dash monkey banana? Who you be? Their children have not worked in the embassy. Who you know? Nigeria. See, life is, let me say Nigeria, is a thing of connection. Who do you know? How do you get there? I understand there is a place of favor. Sometimes you can get these things done, but it's not really like always that. A lot of them have studied history, all those courses, they end up in schools as teachers. So I shine your eyes. Shine your eyes. Archaeology, photography, cinematography. With the kind of, these are courses, with the kind of things going on, my dear, you can educate yourself sitting at home and you know even more. Now, let's even go to courses like engineering. Still in the same country, I am. I know a child studying engineering. I won't mention the name of the university, but you guys know that what I'm saying is not lie. The real practicals are not done there. It's basically a theory thing. It's basically a thing of you read the theory and then the practical you go and learn. They tell you, hey, you're doing IT. I don't understand. You will see engineers come out from school. They cannot even lose one knot. They don't even know the spare parts. I was in a class one day. I was sitting in for a class to wait for somebody. And I saw the lecturer drawing piston and sleeve on the board. I know piston and sleeve because I know what things about spare parts, motor spare parts, right? But I was wondering, and that was why I said, okay, see what I'm talking about. If this man, if I thought he even knows the piston and sleeve, he should have gone to those mechanics, roadside mechanics, if pride will allow him, collect piston and sleeve and show the students. But he's there drawing piston and sleeve because that is what you have been taught in schools. You will use 20 hours to teach something and use one day to do practical. And when you fail, they will fail you on top of it. Meanwhile, failure is part of life. Failure, mistakes are part of experiences. But school have actually made you feel that when you fail, you have failed and you're going to repeat. And when you make mistakes, you are no good. How do you progress? How do you move on when you don't make mistakes? So you see that guy drawing piston and sleeve on the board. Meanwhile, you can go to a mechanic and to give you a worn-out spare part of piston and sleeve, and you can show it to the students on board. That is why somebody will come out from school, graduate from university, cannot fix lights, cannot fix bulb, cannot do things. Yet he says he's a professor in engineering. He's an entrepreneur. No, me, do I attack those people? Because I know that most of the things they do are not real. They have no reality with the real world. You know, you know, match. You will come out from school, you will be blank. The real world will shock you because it's a practical thing. Somebody is saying I'm a professor in business management. He's got no manage, no business. He doesn't even have a business IQ. He has all the theory. See, let me tell you. You say you're studying business management. That's another. They plenty courses where ye plenty. If the lecturer, first of all, this is how to know that you are supposed to sit for that class or not. If that man does not have any business in that is striving, that have stand the test of time, madam, shift. He's not what to teach you. Better may you enter markets. Go check that businessman that has been in that particular business for 20 years and he's making progress. Ask him. He's in the real world. He's doing the practical. He knows what he's talking about. Not somebody that is reading it from the book. All he does is maybe I don't want to talk something that I know happened in school. Maybe give you A and B. He has never had any successful business, but he's a professor in business management, in political and whatever, all those business and all the management, whatever. He's never managed anything in his life. See, with the age I am now, I can't sit under that class. I'm that, did I call it stubborn or radical? I'll just stand up and walk out, not in a very harsh way, politely and out of it. I don't, there's no need. Time is too short. I'll always say something. If you live 100 years and you live 10,000 years down below. So this 100 years I have, if I will get 100 years by God's grace, I don't need to come and sit down and hear somebody that does not have anything to add to my life. You stand up and walk away. You're not hurting anybody. People will feel you're rebellious. Madam, stand up and walk away. That person is not qualified to teach you. Thank God some people people that have the voice. Me, I know, maybe I have not, I know rich. I begin to talk about some useless courses. They're plenty. They are very plenty. So sometimes when I sit down and watch it, and I'm in university, I'm studying sociology, I'm studying philosophy. I'm like, what? What the heck? What did you just say? I'm studying this. There are courses that you need to go to school to get the certificate we get, but there are courses that you see that certificate, you can get it online in 1 year and save your time and go and learn some other things. Do you get? Thank God people are willing to put their voice so that our children will not go and miss. They will not study rubbish. I don't know how to package this in. So as now sit down, they watch, I'm not collect them how I dey pick them from here and there. Do you understand? Avoid any man who say he's a professor in whatever and he doesn't have any business management, whatever. He's not worth listening to. I am telling you, he is not. Let him professor himself. Do you get? He has not managed any business. What is he? What is he teaching? Then philosophy, another person, psychology. These are things you can sit down and read some books and sit online and get some courses. Your eye will open. These people are teaching you things from 19 Kurugiri. They've not changed it. Now let me round lap up with this because my this video is just here and there, understand? Because I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say. Now look at this scenario. I did a program at some point, and then that is where I said this thing is rubbish. The man that taught me, he's a professor. He brought out his 1985 undergraduate notes to teach me. He does a master now to teach me a topic in my master's. I understand that there can be a relation. No, he was copying it verbatim, was dictating it verbatim and giving me. So by the time, sometimes you need to sit down, think, rethink, and unthink, redigest things. See, we have actually outlived some things, but the fact is that people that make those policies don't want to outlive it. So you, where your eye they open, they shine. My dear, move on. Move on. Do you get? Move on. How can somebody use something of 1985 to be teaching you? And then when you sit down to read those things at the end of the day, you wonder, what exactly is this thing? What is the relationship between what I have read, between what I have been taught with the reality of today? Nothing. Basically nothing. So before you choose any course in the university, shine your eyes, open your ears and listen to people like us. At least if you don't listen to me, listen to Odumeje. Check online. There are a lot of videos. There are a lot of people begin to talk about this. And I think even read on Mockery. Yeah. I don't get voice. He talked about, I said that some courses are already useless. I don't they talk the thing and I'm not ready to change it. Understand? They are obsolete, they are useless. And then I remember one of our proprietor said something, said, please help guide these children to choose the right courses because some courses might not have use. With the advent of AI, with the advent of technology and a fast growing world, you will not have a place. So, Sanya Gimili, that's all I can say. Have you studied any course or did you study any course that you feel is obsolete, that you feel it has no use, that you feel AI will replace you? My dear, Let me know in the comment section. Let's engage in the comment section. Me, when I study this English and literary studies, I don't know. I don't even speak the English again. Now pidgin why they speak. I tell you, I don't speak again. I don't know. I beg. I no speak English again. I think I want to speak pidgin now. I speak pidgin. I mix it in our water. So that is it. What course have you studied that you feel AI will replace? Even if I want to study accounting, I want to work in the bank. Go to banks, empty, empty places. Why? Because POS, all those POS machines have replaced them. Do you understand? I want to study accounting. I just dey laugh, dey wait for some of una. Maybe talk for comment section. See you in the comment section.